This is Gary, the vegan carburetor, coming to you with another spontaneous video. No editing, so I can do this just real quick and save a lot of time, because I got a big video I'm working on. I want to make a lot of videos, a lot of content, and this just came up. So I'm curious, and I want to spend a little time looking into it. So I'm going to do that right here as I'm making this video. I was on Twitter promoting my channel and stuff like that, and this is what I saw. Let's see, there I am. And I often look down here at the trends that are happening. Let's see. Wake up Weight Watchers. That caught my attention. I'm wondering what that's about. So I clicked on it. There's a news story and read some comments, which I needed to understand the context. It looks like it's criticizing Weight Watchers for something specific. Why is this a trend going on right now? So I went over to this site right here. This is the Washington Post. Weight Watchers is targeting teens with a new free program. That's a problem. Okay, now I'm real curious. Why is that a problem? I was thinking it has something to do with free, or maybe teens. What else could it be? So let's go through this here. Okay, Weight Watchers this week announced its plans to offer free 6-week memberships to kids as young as 13, beginning this summer. Now right away, I don't see why this is a problem within the diet community. This seems kind of normal. The company's move is part of a bigger plan to grow revenue. Start them young, right? Oh, yeah, I skipped this. This is important. A loyal customer base for life. Now see, that's strange, because isn't the goal of going on a diet or Weight Watchers to lose weight? Yeah, to lose the weight. And then that's it. You don't need Weight Watchers anymore. Why is this person talking about a customer for life? I think we'll get back to that. I think so. As a health professional and mother, I am appalled. With celebrity names such as Oprah Winfrey, who is on the board of directors. It was just like a year or two ago she invested in the company. And I was thinking she was going to make changes in it. Let's see if they mention that. Let's see here. Kids will undoubtedly pay a heavy price for this free membership in the form of body shaming. Yeah. That's the overall goal in this video is for me to just go through this spontaneously and offer my wisdom. I have a higher understanding of this whole thing, this dieting thing and health and food. And when I read articles like this or see things, I often can correct people's thinking. So I'm going to do that here. Okay, where did we leave off here? Body shaming. Now see, this is where things took a turn. Yeah, it's a problem for anyone who hears the message that some bodies are problems. And if you're at a higher weight, your body needs to be fixed. Thus, kids of all sizes will have something to fear. See, I think I know this person's position. I've heard this position before. Well, body shaming. There's people who will tell you that you can be healthy and still be fat. And this person says she's a health professional. Got to read a little more here before I start attacking this person. Yeah, right here. The name is Weight Watchers, not Health Enhancers. The second the focus turns to weight, the potential for mind-body damage begins. Yes, but it seems like she doesn't understand that weight is a direct sign of health problems. I've heard a lot of people who don't believe that, and they are wrong. I was just thinking of this when I was on Reddit. I was having problems on Reddit with vegans. Vegans are voting me down, man. When the body puts on weight, it's doing that because it sees a problem. The problem is not calories. Just eating excess calories doesn't mean you put on weight. It's not the reason the body puts on weight. It puts on weight because there's a health problem. But people don't understand that. Even diet professionals, diet teachers don't think this way. This is why we have this problem. We're still fat. People are getting fatter, and it's going to get worse because the diet industry is not teaching the right thing. Okay. An estimated 45 million Americans are dieting every year. Oh yeah, something interesting I read here. About half of teenage girls and a quarter of teenage boys saying they are dissatisfied with their bodies. Well, that should be a different issue. No one has to be fat. And see, the problem is dieting makes you fat. Clinical paper stating that dieting, defined as calorie restriction with the goal of weight loss, is a risk factor for developing eating disorders and obesity. Okay, this is see, that's I read that earlier. This is interesting for two different reasons. That's very interesting. The first thing that gets you is dieting is defined as calorie restriction. Wow, I may use that a lot in the future. And that's the only reason you lose weight with diets. Because you have to, if the body's not getting enough calories from your food, it's got to get it from the storage. And that's connected with why the body put the storage there in the first place. The other thing is the AAP here is basically saying that dieting can make you obese. Hey, didn't I just say that like almost a minute ago? And you said, what is he saying? This guy's a nut. And it can give you eating disorders. They say veganism's an eating disorder. But it seems the only way to avoid an eating disorder is to eat a diet that happens to be vegan and specifically low in fat, so you can eat as much as you want. And when you're eating as much as you want, you don't have eating disorders. Oh, I said that on Reddit a few hours back, and someone said, that's pseudoscience. They added some more hyperbole words, I forget. It's really irritating. We'll continue. But we want to get back to Twitter and see what people are saying here. Oh, yeah, see, this is where I left off. How can dieting possibly increase the risk of weight gain? Right. It's simple, people. The answer lies in our brains and mechanisms that are outside of human control. I think I get into that in both of my books. The short version goes something like this. Our bodies have a weight range they prefer to defend. Yes. Yes. See my book, Escape the Diet Matrix, where I talk about my spring metaphor idea. It's like a spring. It springs back. It wants to be that shape. Escape the Diet Matrix. And I've never read anything like it. Yeah, this is the closest I've ever read here to what I say in my book. And this is live, people. This is happening now. It prefers to defend that weight range. A lot of people say that's crazy. That's not it. No, that's crazy talk. And although genetics is a factor, no, I don't agree with that.